Greetings, dear lighted ones. This is Joanna from the Sacred Corner, Heavenly Radiance, and Universal Love and Light Wisdom. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we thought we'd try something different. As always, never know what to expect. And it is in the moment joy and appreciation for all that we are. And we wanted to do a really quick. These videos will range in length. We hope to keep them under 50 minutes. And there will be much shorter ones. The shorter ones, we're going to offer divine, sacred messages, daily messages with some of our favorite Ascension Tarot decks and Oracle decks. A beautiful channeled inspiration message from the Heavenly Councils, the Councils of Light, the Elohim, the Archangels, the Ascended Masters, all that is the Christic vibrations within and without, to set your daily vibration on a beautiful journey of sacredness, of sacred exploration. At the Sacred Corner, this beautiful crisscrossing of who we are, all that we are meeting in the middle, to remind us of the harmonization, the importance of harmonizing within all that we are as a male, female. All constructs of all realities, harmonizing in the very center of who we are to create something new, that 5D co-creation of all that we are, learning and being the masters in the highest element of seeing all that we have been through as the highest joyful expression of who we are, and to co-create anew, and understanding how important center, balance, and oneness is within all that we are as a human collective, moving through beautiful traversing of magical energies of a co-creative new dynamic, vibrational dynamic. And the decks that we're going to be working with today for this really short magical daily message is the Sacred Destiny by Denise Linn. And we're also going to pull from the, we've got two from Denise Linn, the Gateway deck by Denise Linn. And the Animal Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. And as we call in, and we're also going to do a daily channeling, a song. Part of my passion is bringing all of the reality to life through song and through dance, understanding that we are immersed within the soup of Source Creator, which means that all that we walk within, the innate body, our souls, and our heart vibrations, sending out pulsations of our desires for co-creation and expression. And why we've been talking about lately how important it is for that creative joy and that creative childlike innocence to come forward and play, because that innocence and that cleared energy, that innate truth of who we are as divine light, is that creative evolutionary impulse that is sent out to creation and then sent back to us to have those reflections of all that we are. And so creative expression is really, really important to our own evolution as well as the collective evolution, and what we're really being inspired to now. It doesn't mean negate what's going on in the world. We all understand as empaths and psychics our oneness in all of this, but how we're allowing the vibrations of our planetary shift to take place is through the new foundational vibrations that we're setting through our own personal vibrational core. So who are we at our core? Are we joyful, or are we living in fear? So it's really important that as many of us as possible co-create from a place of pure joy and benevolence of these new fields of light and joy, so that we're not only calling in, not calling in because the energies are already being delivered to us, but that we're actually absorbing the energies. And in the absorption of those energies, we get to anchor them to earth and feed them to those in the collective that need those energies. So joy and creative expression are really important. So these two came flying out. We're going to take these, and we'll take three. We'll take one more. One more, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the messages that we received today. Thank you for the highest and the best for all those meeting now and future now moments, for their Christic activations, the remembrance of who they are as divine elementals, as divine fairies, gnomes, pixies, as the Elohim creator gods that we all are. Energies from the stars, energies from the cosmos, energies from all that we are as divine human ascending. And those that want to look back on our website for all of our YouTube channels, Universal Love Light, as well as Heavenly Radiance, from many of our Ascension, Shamanic Tarot, intuitive readings, intuitive offerings, healings, Akashic record healings, and so on, as well as candlelit offerings for prayers for those of your family or yourself, and our 3 ascension books that we've written over the many years, and our many, I think we did over 100, I can't remember how many radio shows with KCOR, and we had many ascension radio shows that were all over the world. And so we're really excited to still have those online for those that so desire to tap into our ascension energies. And those were channeled messages and ascension frequencies from all of my experiences, from remembrances as an intuitive channel. And so thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's lovely. Thank you. We'll pull one from the Believing in Magic. And so these sacred vibrations of inspiration, the sacred vibrations of sound and tone also activate the fields and activate the bodies. And it allows the vibrations to amplify, clearing and cleansing any of the energies that are no longer serving. And how important it is for us just to get up and dance and enjoy who we are. That childlike joy is really important for our igniting the new vibrational energies within our Christic grids and within our bodies, within our DNA, within all that we are as creative beings. And why that we will explore the idea of creative expression, the light that we are as source, as divinely fundamental and pivotal in our human evolution. It simply is, because we are universal beings of a multidimensional array of planets and systems and energies. We are a soul in human form, which means that we have access to the all. All moments we have access to the all. And if we're not allowing these creative energies to flow in a myriad of different ways in the moment that it's offered, then we're suppressing who we are as divine beings, which suppresses evolution and de-evolves. So it will be fundamental for us as a human collective to really look into new societal ways, how we can express who we are. Oh, this one is so beautiful. It's one of my favorite cards. Thank you. We're going to take the one on the bottom of the deck too, because that's change. So thank you. And our beautiful collective message for today. The first one that came out was delight. And that's exactly what we were talking about. And how beautiful is this? Let's see if I can get them in the right order. So the first two are delight and adventures. And delight and adventures, you know, the birds always represent our ability to fly, reminding us as magical beings of light that we do have the ability to fly. We have the ability to tap into all that we are as magical beings of creator light, to soar within the heavens, and to also be grounded upon earth, to take in the lush benevolence and the blessings of all aspects of all realms. And that this is the gentle sacredness of all that we are. And this is how nature has always just perplexed me. The beautiful co-creations of spirit and source, co-creating the beautiful, delicate colors and the arrangement of all animals, and how sacred it is. And we are no different from that. And we see that there's another bird here in this picture as well, but the waterfall and the lush Gaia energy is all around us for us to take in and for us to be a part of, to be present with. And this is the new adventures that we're taking on through the delight, through living of the delight that we are. Not that delight is outside of us to seek, yes, but for us to see it, for us to perceive it, for us to acknowledge it in its vibration, we must be that. So this is how Gaia, our entanglement, the soup of source, the soup of all that is, our innate body, our soul and our heart, our higher self, sending us these quantum synchronicities, coincidences that, you know, appear to be coincidences, but it's all us in a quantum magnetic multidimensional way that's aligning this beautiful magical path. And how can we live as it? How can we live as this beautiful delight that we are? And become the adventure. Who doesn't want to have an adventurous life? You know, who doesn't want to feel every moment as the adventure of source that we are, to explore all that we are? We are source. So as source is, we are creative, benevolent beings of holy light. And how can we truly anchor that within ourselves? You know, every morning, get up and speak lovingly and joyfully to yourselves. Be delightful about yourselves. Be delightful about the body that you're creating every morning. Have it be an adventure. How can I manage my body and adore my body in a new way today? My body is my adventure, because the body is the vessel through which soul lives through it seeks its magical array of magnetizing beautiful energies. And And as we do, we allow this greater forgiveness for all that we are moving through. If there's challenges and things that come forward, because there always will be, for us to immediately forgive and love and compassion our way into wholeness. And we see this beautiful, the sliver moon is allowing us to see that the cyclical process of our life unfolding, the delights, the adventures, our ability to know that we can always forgive and move forward in beautiful ignition of who we are. And oftentimes it does take courage. The gateways that we move through will take courage because they're not like anything we've seen before. The earth and how we're moving as a collective is not the way it will be. Our systems will change. Our socioeconomic experience will be different. And so allow that courage to be released into a new way of being. You know, step into that courage and allow that courage to flow through you as a moment for moment experience of an adventure of who you are. Knowing that it takes great courage to let go of what was and to allow it to be the blessing of what it was, not to damn it or criticize it or falter it, because we've all needed those experiences. Nothing is for naught. The more that we just take that on and say, yeah, I'm going to make the best of it. This is who I've been. It's what I've come for. It served me in so many ways. How has it served me? So to take that reflection time and really honor and own, how did that serve me? Because knowing how it served you is where you get your growth, is where that integration process of all that was energetically offering you, because you've called it in. You know, we all know that the physical reality is an illusion. So how did it vibrationally affect you and honor you as the being that you are that's called it in? You know, was it your strength and your depth, or your resilience, or your adaptation? Was it your ability to find your own courage? And these gateways will show us it's time now. It's time that we take the courage of who we are as creator beings. And she's got the flag of resolution. And it's not so much, I really want to get away from the winning and losing, because those are paradigm energies that no longer serve us anymore, because we are one. In a unified collective, there is no winning and losing, it's oneness. So it's far grander and far more important and far more courageous to be kind and benevolent and caring and altruistic than it is to be right. So allow the ideas and the energies of wanting to be right to be healed, because those are safety issues and control issues that no longer serve the collective oneness. But this white flag for me means resolution. She's found a way to cross something that before was unbearable or perhaps uncrossable. So allow the resolution to be within you, because it is. Because if you've found that attraction to that energy, then you've got that opposite equal potentiation to resolve it, to come and be the responsive love and light through it, because you're a magician. You are as source is. And that allows us the powerful card. This is the snake, and this is representative of creation, just as many tarot decks represent the snake in many forms. But it's our ability to shed what no longer serves. It's our ability to create what now will serve us, and how we can align it. It's represented here through the tree of life, and it's got the heart, and it's woven its way around. There's many symbolisms in this. How can we allow ourselves to know that we are of cosmic blood, that we are of cosmic DNA, that we are of the universal energies and essence that is life? How may we seed our soils, and how may we seed all that we are to be rich and fulfilling in all ways with Gaia, in oneness with Gaia, to know that we are all elements of all things, that we are the sky and the trees and the clouds. And in this is as our source is we are the magicians of our reality. How can we create it in the most beautiful, benevolent way? How can we really create that oneness and that joy for being human, and knowing that all has served in its most divine, purposeful way? And in this is where we find all change, and allowing ourselves to be the chameleons of new life, allowing ourselves to be that frequency of interchangeable flow. And that's the divine feminine and the divine male, to know that we have the free will and the power to choose moment for moment for moment, and allow that flow to live through us dynamically and purposefully. And allow our skin to change every day. Allow our bodies and our cells to be inspired by our voices, to be inspired by our will and our intention to live in our pure center. And so that change is good. Allowing the expectation for change, the expectation to know that I have created this, I have manifested this change. I am so divinely amazing at my manifestation skills. I could do this. And manifesting from that pure heart of intent, that's alchemy. It's not manifesting from the mind. The mind is used for focusing, but that pure alchemy of your heart changing your whole body, your whole heart, your whole mind, spirit, and soul, that is the alchemy of the whole harmonized being. That's the universal frequencies and how we alchemize our reality. To the purity of your heart and your purity of your intention, what will serve you? What will serve the all in this moment? How can I be my best in this creative, dynamic experience that is me, living as source? And in the sacred corner, our divine intention is to remind you of your perfection, to remind you that you are source, to remind you of your multidimensionality, to remind you of your oneness with all life, all aspects and all layers and all fabric of life, and that you are divinely purposeful and needed here. So allow yourself to arise in new creative skin, allow yourself to arise in new creative abundance, and know that you are magnetizing and attracting all that you need in every moment to allow yourself to expand from that center point and jet forward in any way. We allow this moment to be our namaste moment. Enjoy the change of you, enjoy the miracles of you, the creational energies of you, igniting new courage of you, and allow the adventure of all that you are to be delightful and powerful. Namaste.